This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington.
These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there.
Breeze now to throw. Flush to his right. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So first and 10 now from the 30. Breeze going to throw.
Oh, shit.
They'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze.
Oh, hell
and
no.
that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now Breeze throwing on second down.
Come on,
interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Breeze to throw again. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. The Seahawks have David Moore back deep. Powering forward. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, first and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 21.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Yeah. 14,
Wilson. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Malcolm Brown able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Brings up second and 12 at the 19-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
56, Mike, 56, right there.
Now Wilson on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Looks for Lockett once more. This time he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Check. Hot. Four down.
And with very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. Give him 6 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
He may try and run for this. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Now Wilson. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
In your face. 36 power. 56.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He finds down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. But plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Penny, a 1st down carry. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, a give to Penny. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And it's a quick slant to Lockett. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Carson. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
They'll try to run with Carson. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, Charles, after that interception in the Super Bowl from the 1-yard line, I thought Pete Carroll would run it inside the 5 every time.
Sometimes I wonder if maybe Pete did want to run it inside the 5. But Russell Wilson, you know he's such a competitor that he doesn't want that interception to stand, that maybe he wanted to be in that spot to hold it a second. I can throw a touchdown pass. Instead, he's victimized again.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. To throw is Breeze. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago, a very successful
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Denver Broncos. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Shotgun snap to Locke. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Wow.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Broncos first down.
Locke working out of the gun. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy.
Thank you.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Bradley Chubb.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Watch twins. Watch twins. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Kill. Check 13. Check 13.
This is Carson. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Chris Carson.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
No. SOS.
On 3rd down. It's
Wow.
Carson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the close fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A 2-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Check. Got it. Tighten up.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson.
Get it!
Oh, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. And this will go out of bounds. They will lose yards on the play. And on 4th down, of course,
Wilson.
it'll be a turnover on downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. On the Seahawks, 19.
Throwing now is Locke.
And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Looking for tight end Olsen, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
By the Broncos. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Locke. This is caught. Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here we go now on 1st and goal. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Strong running from Melvin Gordon as he scores from a yard out, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra.
Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A good pickup there at 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run the counter. Carson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Brought down by
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
on the pickup.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
4th down, here's Wilson. And it is in.
Wow.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the gun, it's Locke. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
from midfield. Here's Locke. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
And it's third down.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Now Myers for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Broncos 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Carlos Dunlap able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Flushed out right. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 36. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go.
Hello, recording.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Prescott on 1st down. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he stopped immediately there.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Prescott, and that will be incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Really? Jeez. Fucking whack ass motherfuckers. Y'all just fucking whack.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return. the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. From the gun, here's Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Texans nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker Bobby Wagner able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20. Now Wilson. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He finds his running back, Hyde. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, he'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Now Wilson. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line.
And the Seahawks first down.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett.
Wilson.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now it's Carson. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Bernardrick McKinney.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
First down, Seahawks.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Hello!
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Wilson to throw. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Wow, we went for
Let's
the
see
ball
who this is
too,
on.
man.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
On first down, it's Watson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. It's the veteran K.J. Wright, the disruptive force.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
3rd and long, it's Watson. And that is incomplete.
Ah, come on, man, don't quit. I can't fucking play nobody unless.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Get that complete to Hunter Bryant, the tight end. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Hunter Bryant, 74 yards. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for a 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, it makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Hey, Giro. Show it up. Jim. Check the backer. 25, check 25.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front, that's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run it with Carson, and he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Christian Jones got him down. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Aww.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. First and 10. Here's Mahomes. A screen to Bell. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but it's going to be second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college.
Oh. These guys are... What is it? Pussy or us time or what? These dudes. They come out here without any football sense. Start throwing bombs and shit. All stupid fucking plays. And then they fucking restart the fucking game. Like little fucking kids. Mm-hmm. Weak ass. This was some competition. So I could get on my day, just play. Next one up. I'm great. Use live stream every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Level next, GG.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for... Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On play action to Akers, here's Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Los Angeles.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Goff's throw here finds Woods. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Rams, first down.
To the air again. Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 23-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Goff. That'll be caught by Kupp.
Goff's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. From the gun, here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. The connection there, Goff to Cooper Kupp. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Now it's Hyde on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10, just shy of the 30.
Mike 51, Mike 51. You can't block me. You can't block me. 51 to Mike, boy, 51.
Now it's Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. I got it.
Throwing again. Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister.
Wilson
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
brings up third down.
25, 25. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Check, 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 check. Check 99, check 99.
On third down, it's Carson, and he is going to have a Seahawks first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on third and inches. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
41-yard line.
Switch, switch, switch.
Wilson. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. 6-0 our score after one.
With the score, Rams 6, Seahawks nothing.
Here we go. Two times. 40. Switch it. Come on, switch it. 95. He's checking. Crash. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
On first down, Carson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Carson.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Let's go.
2nd and 5 now. Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
That's good.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Watch the safety creep. Watch the ship. Watch the tempo.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
A gain of 5.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Good. Makes the score Seahawks 7, Rams 6. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10. At their own
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
tackled.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Goff. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, Goff flush to his right.
Ah!
That's Woods.
God dang
He's going to
it.
have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down. Throwing again is gone. That is caught inside the 5.
Come on, guys.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Goal, Los Angeles.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Woods the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his...
Come on. Wow. What a bunch of prickzolas. Quit. For what? For what? Quit because you're weak? You don't mean shit. Don't mean a goddamn thing. Oh, fucking chicken.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is pulled in one-handed. Wow, that's good. A huge play there right off the bat. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 15-yard line.
On second and 12, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. K.J. Wright, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
And 14.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Mahomes now to throw. Rolling to his right. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, And now fourth down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there.
Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 23. Here's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. They'll run on first down. Carson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Seahawks first down.
On first down, it's Carson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
The 39-yard line.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 3rd down, Carson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0. After 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide. On 2nd down now, it's Carson.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now it's Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Seahawks.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. That is caught at the 7. Wilson. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Now again, right side. Carson, and this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
At the Chiefs' 5-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, Wilson, his pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Jason Myers.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the or even speed. They use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taking it at the 3.
Give me some more.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
The yard. That's a 46-yard line.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll roll him out right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, But they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
After the interception, here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
53 from Mike. 53. Check 53. Check 53 from Mike. Check 50. Go. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Let's go.
Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, and now it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Wilson. 20. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. Second and 10.
Yeah, let's go set lunch. Mike, 14. Mike. Oh, yeah. Here we go again.
Wilson will throw again. And this is caught at the 8. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment and you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And this one's right through to make it a 14.
Seahawks 14, Chiefs 3. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back them up 5. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. 27 yards there, a first down.
Buccaneers.
From the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1.
Now Wilson. And that is incomplete here.
Wilson.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Now Wilson.
God damn.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David.
By the Buccaneers. They'll take over.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. Big hold of the 30. They find some open field here.
Oh.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Wow.
Ronald Jones, 82 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Charles, they had 6 DBs out there. They were thinking pass. They surprised him with a long run.
I wonder if they saw that and just checked to it. Maybe had an audible and said, you know something, against 6 defensive backs, let's run the football. Let's get our big guys downfield and match up with the littler guys and see if we can create some space. And not only did they create space, they created a path all the way to the end zone.
Fuck. Really?
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Jacob Hollister. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A nice gain of 21 yards.
At the 22-yard line.
Okay.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run the counter. Carson. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Hey, 0-0-0. Check 45 to Mike. Get that quarterback, D-line. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. D-line, get that quarterback.
Look.
And that'll set him back 5. On second down, Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Here's Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Evans has it left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down.
Now Brady airing this one out for Evans. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it'll be second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing is Brady on third down. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing on first down is Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Brady's pass.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? He'll buy some time right. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards that time.
At the 38-yard line.
Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson.
Wilson's pass.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bucs' 35-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch your slant. Watch your slant. Watch your slant. 45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. Watch the screen.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I know he ain't got it. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Throwing again. Wilson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
45, 45, 45.
On 3rd down, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to them a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
It's up and good. Number 2.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, come on, man. Wow. No, it's these guys, baby.
I send you I put your information into the Xfinity baby, so you probably will get an email and they just, I can confirm.
No, I'm asking.
This appointment, July 13th at 9 to 11. Ooh. You can't do that, you have a client.
What is that for?
This is your Xfinity service appointment.
Well, we don't have to be home, right? That's what they said. It's some outside shit, right? So they can call me, tell me what's going on.
So let me forward. I don't know why it's well, it's because it's in my email, so I'll forward it. $28. This is $28.
What's $28 for me?
Discount.
Huh?
Discount for the.
Oh, yeah, for the our issues.
Okay, I have sent you 3 emails. Okay. All right. Let me fix your food.
$28 for issue for all these years. Months.
You want me to do that, babe?
Yeah, I just put it. What is the, like, do we have to have like a platform we call Xfinity? Like you say, hey, I'm Elsa Lou, or anything.
What?
Do I have to say I love life or anything to talk to those Comcast people? Yes, no, maybe, sure. It's clearer. Hey, babe.
Yes.
Take a look. Let me know if that's cool. If that's cool. If that's cool. That's cool.
Still,
Huh?
it could still. That's like amber color. It's supposed to be like light yellow.
That's
So drink
amber?
some. Yeah.
So that's red?
That's no, baby. Amber is more kind of like yellow orange, like. So you need to
Amber is
drink some more
orange.
water, babe.
I thought amber was like a reddish brown.
No, drink some more
Like
water.
your hair.
Drink some more water, babe.
Alright. Alright.
Okay, I send you the Xfinity
You sent me.
password, and then the internet, like the yellow paper thing. So I send that to you.
I'm checking it out.
And then confirm that I added you into the account. So
Okay. Let's see.
you warm 3 of the patties. Is that what you meant to do?
I just warmed up the food.
3 patties and a chicken.
I'm not eating all that.
Well, why did you warm it like I
Because I
did?
figured you need to eat some
I
too.
don't want to eat. I'll warm the chicken. I'll warm the chicken.
Okay, no big deal.
I'm grouchy today.
I know. You found an existing profile using this email address. Make life easier with linked account. Yeah. Come on now. What's the problem? Sorry, you couldn't link these accounts. Please continue using your email address. What am I supposed to be doing back?
Hmm?
I'm signing in and doing what?
I sent you, I guess, an email. I add you as a user.
Okay.
I think I'm
I
not
said.
sure what you have to do. I think accept and then I think confirm the address. I'm not sure.
I think I'm in there.
Okay.
If I need to do something like pay a bill or whatever, I can do it right here.
So,
Got it.
you can call.
What's that? Check the internet. Set up the internet.
And then the password is the one I gave you. Right?
Hmm?
I sent you the